But the working mums stand out, and I just look at them and think, it's not envy, it's appreciation.
Yes,
it's like,
appreciation.
I like it. Yes, chef's kiss.
Wax on, wax off.
Cigarettes.
Excellent.
Hello, and welcome to Midlifers. We're your hosts, Fonz
And Miss.
and we are your weekly podcast where it's not self-help, but more help yourself to a smorgasbord of nostalgia, laughter, and a deep dive into the past.
Well, welcome, listeners, to this week's show. We're starting off with Don't Be a Dick at the Gym, a place I haven't been too much, but we're going to talk about it anyway. Midlifer Moment. We're talking older parenting this week. Fonz has got opinions on this. And our Who Did a Better battle is starring the beautiful and iconic Julia Roberts. We have Pretty Woman versus Notting Hill.
So let's jump in.
Yeehaw! So you look like a dick to me, so everybody just listen to me. This is how not to be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
At the gym this week.
Oh, dust off that membership and get out those shoes. What shoes are they?
I want to start Don't Be a Dick with the memberships, the joining fees and all that sort of stuff.
Have we told everyone don't be a dick at the gym?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I said at the gym. I just say, with the memberships, how much extra have we paid for gym memberships that we do not use?
Yeah, well, because there was an effort to go to the gym to cancel the membership.
Yeah, you can't cancel it online. You've got to do it in person.
Now you can.
Oh, really?
Yes, now you can, because I have done it. I kept putting it off again.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, you can cancel online. He showed me how. I'm like,
oh,
great.
That's good.
That saved me a bit of money.
Yes, yeah. No, I think my husband's still got one going. She hasn't used for about a year. So.
Get him to let his fingers do the walking.
Okay.
Let his fingers do the quitting.
Nothing else is walking. Get out of there.
Look, Mez, I'm going to go a bit serious here,
Mm-hmm.
but be aware of your space.
I thought you were about to say surroundings again. How many times have you said be aware of your surroundings? Sorry, continue.
It is like being aware of your surroundings,
Yeah.
where you put your bag, where you put your keys, where you put your drink bottle. But you just be aware of what you're putting your stuff.
Are you thinking more like in the group classes?
No, I'm thinking of when you're doing weights and stuff.
Yeah.
Just just be aware.
Don't plonk it.
Just don't plonk. Just have a look around and say, oh, she's working out here. I won't just dump my bag at the end of her little mat.
Okay,
No.
yes. That makes sense.
Yes.
I find don't be a dick and gawk, really. Because I find I'm very paranoid in a mixed gender gym. I know sometimes they have a women's only section. I will go there specifically because I find I just feel really looked at and just as a woman.
feel paranoid.
Yes, I do, and it's probably just all in my head. But yeah, no, there are guys that just gawk and just.
I haven't been in a gym in so long. I don't know. I was like, don't they look at themselves in the mirror?
They do look at themselves in the mirror and then they'll check
anymore.
out. They'll check out.
Okay. Here's one I actually witnessed when I did go to the gym.
Yeah.
Don't start any argy-bargy at the gym.
What argy-bargy?
Going along with your gawking thing. So there was this serious weightlifter guy.
Yeah.
And he goes to the counter. He's like, tell him to stop looking at my girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they had to kick out this gangly guy for apparently perving on the girlfriend.
Okay.
And so the regular gym goer, he got to stay and the other guy got kicked out.
Okay.
So maybe don't gawk.
Don't gawk, don't be pervy.
Yeah, don't be
Yeah.
gross.
To continue on to the looking and gawking thing, especially, I don't know, people are very overweight, trying their luck at the gym.
Yeah.
People are older, trying luck at the gym. Everyone's we're there to get healthy, improve ourselves. So I feel like anyone who actually gets their ass to the gym is trying, and kudos to them.
Yeah.
Let them try
kudos.
without judgment or laughter or ridicule. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that for the under 18s,
Yes.
under 20s?
That is for that age group. The age group that's not listening to us right now.
We be old, we need support, or we just don't look at.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. Look, I don't know about this because I used to look in the mirror. I wrote, don't block the mirror view.
Yeah.
So don't just look or take photos of yourself, this and that.
No.
Now, I did that. But I was on my own. It was a gym at my apartment block.
Okay,
And I was on my own, so I'd take my photos, this and that.
Yeah,
But
that's
if
fair
you're in a
enough.
public
Yeah.
gym, come on.
Mm.
Come on. I think there's got to be something about filming
100%.
and taking photos.
Yeah. I feel like there's a bit more etiquette with it these days, better filming other people, because there were incidents where people would film other people at the gym and then put
In
it
the clothes room, the
yes,
change room.
Yes, there was a woman who was mocked an older lady and filmed her without her knowledge and put it up saying, oh my God, can you believe this lady's at the gym? And the young woman who filmed ended up getting lambasted. I think she got banned out of the gym, which is good.
Because that's not right.
No. So I understand if you want to film a bit of yourself for whatever reasons, make sure you're not blocking anyone's view.
Yeah.
You're not filming anyone else.
I'm going to put it out there. Be aware of your surroundings. Because now I'm hearing that when you want to film yourself, get permission from the gym to be able to film yourself. Be aware, because there might be people behind you who are actual celebrities and they don't want to be in your thing because everyone will know where they train.
True.
So I learnt that off Tiff Hall.
Yes.
Our wonderful trainer and kung fu karate expert. But she said the same. She's like, I'm in the background. Everyone's going to know where I go to the gym. Don't do it.
No. Unless it's just you in the shot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And don't pass yourself off. If you want to set up an account and it's for your personal growth, fine. But don't make yourself, an expert without having training done.
Oh, there's experts in anything these days. There's expert podcasters called the Midlifers. So who are these two floozies?
Don't be a dick and disinfect your seat after you use it.
And not disinfect your seat.
You have to disinfect your seat.
You said don't be a dick and disinfect.
Damn it.
You know what you mean.
I know what I mean. Disinfect, because no one wants to see
sweaty ass.
Yes.
The sweaty
and
ass
sometimes the ball bag is there. There was going around on Instagram someone's legs and ball bag. No one wants to sit on your juice, ball juice.
No one. Luckily these days, those I think the the wipes and stuff are much more prevalent ever since COVID. So use them.
I remember pre-COVID just using a towel. You have to bring your towel and just wiping down all that. But there's people who are dirty.
In a bad way. Please don't interrupt someone's workout to mansplain how to do it better. If they want your advice, well, they don't really. Don't give unsolicited advice.
Get consent.
Get consent. And if someone's just happy doing the workout, let them do the workout. They don't need to hear it from you.
I got that. I had that happen to me.
Yeah.
I was on the rowing machine, but then a guy said, "Can I show you something?"
Oh,
and I said, "Yes."
Okay,
because he did his ball bag. He didn't. He showed me how to use another way of the rowing machine. And I said, "Please use a wipe." Oh, it's a bit loose.
I was not expecting that. Fonz.
I know.
But you're right. If you preface it by asking, can I show you something? It's
exactly.
Fine. And also, if I'm at the gym, I'm there, I'm limited time, I'm there, do a job, get it done.
Yeah.
Don't be talking to me, chit-chatting unnecessarily. My brother actually times his gym so he's not there when this particular person just lingers around and starts talking to everyone. I think that's his social outlet. And my brother's like, I'm just here to do my workout.
Yeah.
Stop talking to me.
Same thing happened to my mum.
Yeah.
My mum does aqua aerobics and there's this woman that latches and talks and mum got in trouble and mum's like, she doesn't want to talk to her, but the instructor was looking at them and mum's like, so she started for the classes going at the very front.
Yeah.
Because mum
avoid her.
Didn't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to talk to this woman.
No, she's there to do a bloody aqua aerobics.
There's some people who just don't read the room.
Read the room. Social cues. Please.
Yeah. Please. Be aware of your surroundings. Oh, Miz, look, I haven't been to the gym. Let's be real here. I haven't been to the gym in like 7 years. So I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I went last year. I did go last year. It's great. It's good when you go. Actually, do have a last one. You just annoy me.
Oh, yeah.
That in a group class, especially after pump, because you have various sets of weights, everyone just throws their weights Like it's like, oof, I've done my workout. Oof. I'm like, just freaking put them down nicely.
This is the thing. Like, even I remember when I used to go to the gym and people just, heavy with the weights, heavy-handed on the floor. It's like, come on. It just shows you can't lift those weights if you just bang them on the floor.
Yeah, yeah. Or it's like a show off, like, oof, look how much I got.
Oh, give me a freaking break. Give me a break.
Give me a break. And as Fonz said, be aware of your surroundings.
Midlife moment
for you
on older parenting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I came across this documentary. It's a British documentary. And a woman at 56 years old wanted a baby.
Why?
Now, she already has children of her own and she just wants one more at 56.
Wouldn't we be ready for grandparenting by that stage?
I would have like, I just don't want anything. Grandparenting, nothing. 56, I want to live my life.
Yeah.
I want to sleep again.
No, thank you.
But this is the thing. Older parenting. We are older. We are older parents.
We are older parents. Especially think back to our parents' generation. By the time my mum had me, I was the third. She was 25, right? And I was 30 when I had my first. So it's much different these days.
Wow. I wasn't even married at 25.
Nah.
Like,
I didn't even know my name
still
at 25.
clubbing.
Yeah. We're clubbing in the high life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Having a geriatric pregnancy, and that shocked me at that age.
So what is the actual range of geriatric?
So to be a geriatric mother from 35 years.
Okay.
So I was pregnant with my first at 38, 37, 38. And that's when I sat down with the obstetrician. He's like, oh, so this is a geriatric pregnancy. And I go, okay. And my husband was shocked that I didn't react any further. But what can you do?
Yeah.
The ovaries, they're old.
The eggs are
got the golden girls in there pushing on through. But my whole thing is, it is different having children older compared to when you're younger.
What would be actually a good thing of having kids older?
I've lived my life to the full before having kids. Like, it's a different life you lead after having kids.
Oh,
but
100%.
Traveled, clubbing, just explored, finding myself spiritually, socially. It was the best time.
Yeah.
And I was
and now we have kids.
And now I'm lost and gone. But no, it was a time where you can just find yourself without any time limits like our parents had.
Yeah.
Married by 2022. My goodness. I would like thinking back, we're babies.
I know. So different.
Yeah. I can imagine being so responsible at 22.
Nah. It's funny because so I had my first at 30, but my youngest kid I had at, was I 36? I must have been.
Yeah.
And even that, from the difference between 30 and 36, I could tell the difference physically.
Really?
Yes. Not necessarily the pregnancy, but afterwards in regards to the tiredness and how the sleep deprivation affected me, much different. I was much more sprightly when I was 30.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it makes that much of a difference, but I felt it.
It was funny because I remember someone saying to me, she goes, don't you wish we had our babies in our 20s? I'm like, no. No, I don't.
Yeah.
And I understand from the stamina point of view, but I'll much rather put that stamina towards clubbing and travel than towards baby. But then again, like now being able to sleep again as an older woman, I can't imagine having another one. Like, they ask, come squeeze one more in.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I can't. And good luck to everyone who wants to.
But it's not me.
Not for me. No.
I'm the same. Yeah, once you get that sleep back, it would be that's what I had because my first two were 2 years apart and then there was a 4-year gap. And so I got my sleep back. And then it went again and shocked to the system. But even the whole thing of, because like I was lucky enough that I was able to breastfeed.
Yeah.
And I've had pregnancies and whatever. I feel like I had 7 years dedicated to pregnancies, kids, breastfeeding, and when you get your body back, it's be very hard to give it up again.
Yeah.
Oh, God, no.
For me, it's just a sleep meds.
Yeah, it's just one sleep.
Yes, but as an older parent, the good thing is you can spoil your kids more because you have more established jobs or careers. I saved my money a lot because I was more established in my career when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
I was in a leadership position, so I had a lot more money, say, compared to when I was 20. So I was able to put away like better quality things as opposed to what I would in my 20s.
Yeah.
Just the tastes are different when you're older.
Yeah.
Like the holidays are more elaborate. Being an older mum, I just didn't want to give up who I was after having kids. I wanted them to adjust to me.
Yeah.
But I had to adjust to them.
I feel like that's every parent. You always think, oh, it's going to be this way until you have kids.
But is it harder when you're older? Is it harder to adjust when you're older because you're set in your ways?
Mm.
And then these little whippersnappers come along going, where, I don't want to do this. Like,
I think it might be that sort of thing. So, yes, you have the bonus of having that life experience, but that might make you a bit more rigid, less flexible. You get there in the end.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, the journey.
I've got a question. Would you have rather had your kids earlier in your 20s or in your 30s?
It is what it is.
Of course, there's no changing it. But
I think I actually wouldn't have minded having them a bit earlier. I'm not talking like 5 years or whatever.
Yeah. I would have liked to have tested it out.
Yeah.
Tested the waters.
and then decided.
Well, our story was, my husband and I's story, we dated when we were 21. Imagine if we had gotten married at 22 and had our firstborn then. Like, our lives would have been so different. We had adult kids.
But then in saying that, because it does test the marriage, introducing
Divorce.
kids. I know, that's a thing. And so I feel like personally, if I had my kids younger, I think I personally may have enjoyed it, like liking that. But would our marriage have survived? Would we have been mature enough to navigate that together?
Would our husbands have been mature enough?
Yeah.
As well, because their worlds are being shooken.
Yes. Yeah.
As well.
It changes everything.
Yeah, it was hard.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it out there.
Yes.
On the marriage, it is hard.
I'll say, I reckon that's with every marriage or partnership with your firstborn.
Yeah.
Second
one's fine.
It's fine because you seriously it's between the couple and all of a sudden this, a child that comes and divides the attention. It's tricky.
But then by the time you get your second, if you have a second born, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I remember the fights are less.
Yes.
And less intense.
100%. How do you go with school drop off? Have you got do you have a mixture of younger mums and older mums?
Oh, I'm very blessed.
Okay.
#blessedness. Because at my child's school, we're all the same age.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all the same generation. And there's no difference in my mother's group.
Yep.
There was a difference.
Yeah.
It was like from young to me.
Yes.
And I felt quite paranoid about that. But I found my people. I found in the school.
Oh, so you're lucky. Because I'm
really lucky.
I've got my kids go to a big school.
Yeah.
And so now when I pick up my daughter, who's my youngest, so I'm sort of one of the probably older mums there for that age group. And I notice people, women in their 30s or what have you, does it bother me? Not really, because it's like, it
is what it is.
It is what it is. There are all sorts out there. It's more so sometimes, say, if I wear my, Def Leppard T-shirt, holding on to my roots, and then they'll come along in something cool and whatever. It's more about the outfits. Sometimes I'd be like, I wish I had your style rather than just rolling out in bed.
With that, it's not, for me, it's like the style of outfits, say. It's the working mums. And I'm a stay-at-home mum. So the working mums, they look gorgeous. They're in their beautiful attire.
Yep.
And I roll in my thongs because all I wear is thongs and my manky toenails. And I was like, I need a pedicure. I need to clip my own toenails. And that's what I find the stark difference between a working mums and a stay-at-home mum, which is me.
Yeah, I feel that too. But mine predominantly must be stay-at-home mums because there aren't too many working mums. But the working mums stand out and I just look at them and think, it's not envy, it's appreciation.
Yes, appreciation.
I like it. Yes.
Chef's kiss to their nice hair and their nice clothes. Well, that was fun.
It was fun.
Everyone knows I've got manky feet. Stay-at-home mum. She clip her nails every now and then. Who did a better battle? Ding, ding. Here's the thing.
Who do we have today, Fonz?
So today we have a battle between Julia Roberts and Julia Roberts.
Oh, who's going to win?
From 1990, Pretty Woman versus 1999's Notting Hill. Who did it better?
Two romantic comedies.
Yes.
That's very iconic and long-lasting.
Both joined, I have to say, by the fairy tale concept.
Yes.
Now we'll go into it as we go on.
Okay.
So we're going to start with what one? Pretty Woman?
Yes, yeah.
Ooh, wild women do, and they don't regret it.
Oh, my gosh, I forgot about that.
That was a good one. So, starring Julia Roberts as Vivian, Richard Gere as Edward, Jason
Alexander.
Jason Costanza.
Oh, yeah. Because, obviously we're used to him playing George Costanza on Seinfeld, but he plays a real good slimy jerk.
He's a good actor. Yeah, he was a real jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then, do you know who I loved? I didn't write it down, but her friend Kit.
Yes, yeah.
She was like a little pocket rocket.
Yeah, she was fun.
Yeah, she was fun. And I like how it starts this, welcome to Hollywood. Yeah. Everybody wants to come to Hollywood. Who has a dream? What's your dream? Well, it's Vivian's dream.
Vivian's dream was to have a knight in shining armour.
Yes. And there starts the fairy tale.
Again, I feel like this is, which we've talked about many times, a movie that I watched as a child, not really realising what prostitute meant. And the first scene where they're together and she starts kneeling in front of him, I'm like, she must go to sleep.
I had no idea. When she unzipped the boot and was feeling it, I thought they were lollies.
Yeah, yes, me too. What do we know?
My parents are so loose letting us watch this. 1990 was being grade 4.
Something. Anyway. So her character, she's very naive, I found.
Yeah, happy-go-lucky.
She just had an open heart. I don't know, there's something very vulnerable and endearing about her. And when she took the wig off and she had that flaming red hair.
Her hair.
Loved it.
And her smile.
Yes.
It's radiated.
Smile that lights up the room.
Yes.
And then, obviously her getting to Edward and getting him to find what, about life.
She rescued him, Miz, and that was the modern day fairy tale. Because he needed rescuing. He was lost himself. Richard Gere, very good looking man. He was a silver fox back then.
He was.
Yeah. But again with the fairy tale Easter eggs was when she was in the bath.
Yeah.
And she was listening
to Prince.
She was singing Prince, fairy tale.
I'm like, Prince.
But also when they watched the opera and they watched La Traviata.
Yeah.
That's about a prostitute. Now, fun fact, I went and saw that in Italy.
Yeah.
I fell asleep.
I was about to say, did you love it and cry like she does?
No. What we did was half-time. Is it half-time?
Interval.
The interval.
Intermission. Whatever.
Intermission.
Half-time break.
Intermission. We got served spaghetti.
Oh.
It's delicious.
A perfect combination for any night. I like that's your highlight of the opera is that it's got spaghetti.
Penne pasta. Anyway.
But just iconic scenes, obviously the one where they don't want to serve her and then she comes back, she's like, big mistake. Huge.
And that's when she went to the hotel manager. What is his name? Mr. Thompson.
Yeah.
He was her fairy godfather because he dressed her.
Yes.
He helped her in that way so she could go to the ball.
Yes. Yeah.
Remember when she had the crumpled up money? She's like, I got all this money.
Forgot about that. I was about to say with the snails and she's eating snails and gets slippery.
Fun fact.
Little sucker, yeah.
The director of Pretty Woman also worked on another film. I can't remember who it was, but he employed that same waiter because he was very good from the slippery little snails.
Yeah.
Was it The Princess Diaries? And he did the same thing of catching something.
Oh, he goes happens all the time or something. Or,
yeah, something like that. So he says
so
that
cool.
line.
Yeah.
So he was maintained because of that ad lib.
Good on him. Yeah. Great extra role. So, yeah, she brings him back. She brings him down to earth, finding out what really matters. I just find her, obviously it's probably Julie's personality, but her character very, very endearing, very charming. And Edward is very charming too. So
yeah, he was.
Yeah, it's just
did he have an innocence about him too? Because his head was always up in the clouds with being his own self, a Lone Ranger, say.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas he essentially just wanted someone to love.
Yeah. That's nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
Notting
Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Julia Roberts playing Anna Scott, a beautiful actress.
Oh, yes.
And bumps into an ordinary boy, the bumbling, what's his name?
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant, I was going to say Hugh Stant. Hugh Grant.
So she's a big movie star. It's all about her falling in love with you every day, which really doesn't happen much. I'm trying to think of actually in real life celebrities. The only one I can think of is Matt Damon.
Princess Catherine to Prince William.
But she wasn't every day. She was still like
she was considered a
commoner.
Commoner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not as common as us. Imagine. Actually, Princess Mary. That's more.
Princess Mary.
Met at a pub. She's worked in real estate.
Oh, yeah. But rumor has it, or is it fact that she trained herself with etiquette in order to meet the prince?
Really?
Yes.
She did well.
She did. She was so smart. I wish I was smart. Alas. We'll keep going.
Yes. So Hugh Grant plays William Thacker, and what?
I forgot his name was Thacker.
Thacker. No, Thacker, not Thacker. Thacker. TH. Here's a fun fact. Fun fact about Hugh Grant, because he has. We actually watched Bridget Jones's latest movie. Just yesterday, we loved it, but he could tell he's aged.
Oh yes.
But he's actually described himself as he looks like a scrotum that's never used moisturizer
and it was evident in the new Bridget Jones movie
because he's comparing himself, like say, to Julia Roberts, how she would look nowadays. He didn't use moisturizer and
Botox
scrotum.
he didn't use.
Yeah,
but can we just talk about that quickly about the demise of Hugh Grant's looks and how seeing him in the first Bridget Jones, how gorgeous he was, even if he was considered to be older, no grey hair, just gorgeous. And now, like the lines, he's embraced age.
Yeah,
but gosh, it's going to happen to us.
Yeah, it happens. It's called aging. Oh, it's okay. But seeing him older, it's like
it's okay.
It's okay. He's older. But going on to Julia Roberts, Anna Scott, being the world famous actress, I found her character not very endearing in this. Even the scene where she's vulnerable and talks about she's out with dinner with Hugh Grant's family and friends, and they each have to
for the brownie.
Yeah, compete about whose life is more miserable.
Yeah.
And she's like, I have been on a diet since I was 13, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And that's a moment of vulnerability. And it's like, okay. But then she just acts like a bit of a jerk and keeps going to Hugh Grant and keeps just ghosting. And then, her character in this, I didn't find, didn't get much.
It didn't connect to you because if I was to watch a movie, I would watch Pretty Woman over Notting Hill. Mm-hmm. If I was to read a magazine, I would read Horse and Hound.
From Horse and Hound.
That was quite funny.
Well, this one, I suppose this is the British comedy in this.
Yeah, the dryness.
Which we like. I just love British comedy. And the roommate. How funny is the roommate?
Oh, what's his name? Spike,
yes. Tall, gangly Englishman. Freaking hilarious.
Oh, yes. I always remember him in his underwear.
Yeah.
He's always in a white front.
Those white fronts. And yes, it's not pretty, but he's,
It was very funny.
Yeah.
That's right. But he brought the truth. Because remember when they were saying, they were supporting Hugh Grant and saying, don't go back to it. And just hearing his side, Spike comes in and he goes, "You made a bloody mistake." And that's when it's like, going back to the brownie scene.
Yeah.
And how she described herself is us. She described her as a sad middle-aged woman who looked like she was once famous. Granted, we were never famous.
Well, relate to his middle-aged woman.
Yeah.
Sad.
But the whole thing of a middle-aged woman is sad. Well, it's not.
It's not.
Thank God we are who we are at this time and space.
It's changed, yeah.
And for Julia Roberts as well. She's not sad, I don't think.
Are you sad, Julia? Let us know. Leave a message on our speak pipe and we'll find out. Okay, are we rating these? We're going to rate?
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty obvious. It's obvious to me.
I've already said it, man.
Yes, I know. You did it earlier. I'm pointing to Fonz like, we're doing this now? Pretty Woman. Pretty woman. You win our hearts.
And our sad middle-aged souls.
Ms. Fonz.
We're done.
We are done for today.
Another episode done. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I've got the sweats. I think I've got the peri-hormonal sweats today. But thank you, everyone, for joining in. Thanks for fanning. As Fonz would normally say, please like, share, subscribe, get us out there. Join our socials. It's going to be on YouTube there, showing all our socials. We are on TikTok too. TikTok too.
Timbuktu. So give us a follow, a like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.